I can make it famous. It's a song that I got for Sagittarius, Venus and Sagittarius. I can make it famous. Trey Songz, you know. This could be the life that you live, girl. I can make it famous. What up, y'all? It's Crew checking in, also known as Araneae motherfucking Storm. Your Cosmic Rootwork astrologist specializing in Mars activations as well as North Node and South Node consultations. So if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can hit me up at araneastorm.wix.com/info, and you can find me on all social media at araneastorm. And we are diving into the Venus, in Sagittarius today. You know what I'm saying? So for those of y'all that's coming in for the first time, if this is your Venus sign, or you know somebody with this Venus sign, or you just tagging along to learn more about the astrology, you come to the right place. You feel me? But before we get into it, these are the things. The announcements. So, first and foremost, let me think. By the time, yes, that's still going to be available. So, we have 2 Mars activation series. We have the Pluto Phoenix Rising series, and we have the Jupiter, the Big Leap series. So if you haven't checked that out already, the Big Leap is actually available till the Cancer full moon. So check that shit out before it's available only on the website and things like that. What else? What else do we got? Oh, Saturn Jupiter conjunction videos on deck. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's about it. Oh, also wanted to let y'all know that I will not be doing monthly. I thought I was going to be doing monthly the 1st of January, but I already got so much shit to do before the first week of January that I'm just going to hold off to the monthly astrology. If anything, at the latest, I will start it for the real new year, which is in April. You know what I mean? For the spring. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we'll probably catch it then, and then we'll maybe, towards the end of the year next year, we could just start the whole new cycle and shit like that. But yeah, I was just like, do I want to push myself? Because I like to give juicy, lengthy, descriptions of things, and I was just like, it's just gonna be a no for me. You know what I mean? I don't really know what to say. It's just gonna be a whole no right now. So I'm definitely gonna get that through. If anything, I'm gonna try to do yearly astrology videos, but then again, we gonna see how my energy is, next week, if I could crank them things or whatever. So by the time you see this video, yeah, we'll see. If we do drop, them yearly astrology videos, I'll definitely let y'all know. But like I said, I got a lot of things, coming through, so I gotta make sure that, I'm not trying to overdo the whole thing, so I can give y'all this juicy content. You feel me? So, all right, let's go. Venus and Sagittarius. All right, so Venus, first and foremost, this is ruling over Taurus and Libra within the zodiac, where this is how we experience pleasure, you know what I mean? How we experience life, our partnerships, our friendships, you know what I'm saying? Close people that we, close to, type of people that we attract, relationships, money, business partnerships, you know what I mean? How you go and get your money, how you go and make your money, your value system, you know what I mean? The type of values that you want your partner to have, the type of values that are instilled in you, you know what I mean? And just that energy exchange of what you seek out in partnerships, and then what also you embody as well. So when Venus and Sagittarius here, it can get real crazy. It can get real motherfucking crazy, okay? Yeah. You know what I mean? It can be it's very adventurous. This is very like big, larger than life kind of energy, big picture, big things, big emphasis on the big things. You know what I'm saying? Likes to do it big. You know what I mean? If you're trying to do small shit with a Venus and Sagittarius, they're going to get irritated. They like, okay, so you're trying to do this small, because what? Like, what's holding you? What's stopping you? Like, what are we doing here? Venus and Sagittarius is like, no, we need it bigger. We need bigger things. We need to expand. We need to grow. So putting Venus here with Sagittarius, it's already Jupiterian energy. It's just like massive. You know what I mean? So I said the song Famous by Trey Songz because I'm like, this is the energy. Like, it's very easy for a Venus Sagittarius to become famous or to marry into somebody who is not only famous or just like rich, or, you know, rich family dynamics, or, you know what I'm saying, like inheritance, you know what I mean? Like, this is that energy, you know what I mean? Money coming out of fucking literally nobody at all. Money coming out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Opportunities coming out of nowhere. Just you, by you exuding your energy, and you just by being you, things just kind of come naturally to you. It's not, if you see a Venus in Sagittarius that's like really struggling, trying to get things to pull it, it's like, yeah, that's probably, frequency is probably like, you know what I mean? Gotta step that frequency back up, you know what I'm saying? So, definitely Venus in Sagittarius. Loves to learn. You know, this is the type of energy that, you know, they'll get into something real heavy. Like a Venus Sagittarius will be like, oh my God, I'm learning about this. It's cool. And then they'll be like, oh, I'm bored. And they go to something else. And then they will literally learn the shit out of a topic, a subject. But when they really passionate about something, once again, as we talk about Sagittarius all the time, where we'll shoot that motherfucking arrow, it will point, boom, right in the marker, yo. And it's a done fucking bun. It's a done fucking bun. Sagittarius will be like, I have to be the best because therefore I am the best. There is no other me. I'm the master at this. Nobody else. Just me. Nobody else. Just me. You know what I mean? This is like very much so spirit guide energy. You know what I mean? So, you know, when Sagittarius does go off into its like solo journey, because you'll oftentimes see Venus and Sagittarius, like, y'all need to, you know, experience some things alone. You know what I'm saying? I know that, you know, Sagittarius, Venus, Sagittarius, very social butterfly, things like that. But you will take that trip, that one way trip to a whole different country and live there for like a year, maybe 2 years, or maybe go to another country after a year and just soak in all the energy of the community, the people, the food, the language, and all the kind of stuff. And then you come back like, God damn, Sagittarius, you a whole different motherfucker. Like, renewed, rebirth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is definitely that energy. Speakers, motivational speakers, you know, broad stage, on the stage, you know what I mean? Very well, like, when I think of this energy, I think of like well-renowned energy, like known worldwide, you know what I mean? Like, we know you from over here, we know you over there. To a certain degree, I feel like, I know this is more Venus and Libras per se, but this could also be Venus and Sagittarius, especially because we're talking about Sagittarius being able to go different places and experience different cultures. So I honestly see, if we're just talking about, you know, like a career choice or a career field or something that Sagittarius could be passionate about, is definitely something that has to do with like diplomatic or diplomacy, or just being like a diplomat between, you know what I'm saying, different countries and things like that. Because it's easy for Sagittarius to make friends. It's easy for Sagittarius to get along with people. Sagittarius is very blunt. So some people, you know, are like, I don't know about Sag. But at the end of the day, like, you know, you like Sag for the most part, Venus and Sagittarius. You know what I mean? It's very optimistic, very jovial, like very just, you know what I mean? Like, okay, what are we doing? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, very much so that kind of energy. Sagittarius, Venus and Sagittarius doesn't necessarily like enemies. You'll see a Venus and Sagittarius, like, for example, everybody in the room just does not fuck with this one person. You know what I mean? Like, everybody in the room is just like, yeah, why is this motherfucker here? And Venus and Sagittarius would be like, I mean, they asked me to go and I didn't want to be the person to be like, no, you can't go, so I just invited them anyway. And it's like, Venus and Sagittarius, what are you doing? But that's just how Venus and Sagittarius be. Like, they just, you know, They don't really, it takes, what's so funny about Venus and Sagittarius, and this is just Sagittarius energy in general, but especially with Venus and Sagittarius, it takes them to get played. It takes them, something has to happen to them for them to be like, oh, well, fuck them. You know what I mean? It's like, but we, you know, I know everybody. I get it. You know, we all have to experience people on an individual basis, you know what I'm saying? And you can't always necessarily follow a crowd and group think and all. I get it. But sometimes Sagittarius, especially if it's your people and they trying to tell you that, like, motherfuckers is, like, a little shady and stuff like that, you know, circles, you know what I mean? You want to watch, you just want to watch the energy, what's going down, what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers can coming in, messing with the steeds, messing with the flow. You know what I mean? Just saying. You know what I mean? You need freedom. Like, Sagittarius, there is no way that Sagittarius can feel bogged down, tied down, wrapped up, or nothing. Like, Sagittarius will find a way, like, kind of like a Pisces, just to kind of swim away from the situation. And Sagittarius doesn't even like having conversations about... Sagittarius does not like to have conversations about, like, breaking up, or, you know, I gotta leave, or, you know, so Sagittarius will find any kind of way to kind of just break the shit off. Like, we'll go do some, like, off the wall fuck shit to just break the whole situation off, because it's just like, I mean, I can't say that I don't want to fuck with you, so I'm gonna just do something so you don't want to fuck with me. That wasn't a read, Sag. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, though. You feel me? Definitely abundant, especially when it comes to your finances. Like I said, if it's hard for you to pull that shit in, you know, you just kind of want to check in with yourself and see what's really going on. Also, aspects. We always talk about aspects, you know, that's hitting your Venus too. And I'm not just to say that if you have these certain aspects, or if you have these certain places that, oh, well, then that's the reason why, you know. It's just like, you gotta, depending on what kind of, especially if you got like hard squares, you know what I'm saying, things like that, like, it might take something, whatever's going in your chart, to really attract that abundance, just to work a little bit harder for it. I'm gonna just say that. You need to, if we're talking about partnerships here, like, you need to feel like that fire in your partnerships, whether that's a relationship, whether that's a business partnership. If them bitches is stale and dry, and you feeling like all, you know what I'm saying, like all like you know what I mean, and it's real, just like the energy just really like monotone and shit, like it's not gonna make you gonna do what you do, but it's not gonna make you want to really move, you know, like, it's not gonna really make you want to, it's gonna bore you, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gonna just be honest, like, it's gonna bore you to be in partnerships like that. So you like people that's like on the go, moving, busting it, you know what I'm saying, doing what it is that they come here to do, living in their truth, living in their purpose. Like, that's, you know, Sagittarius energy all day. That's Sagittarius energy all day. You know what I mean? Very much so the big flirts. You know, Sagittarius, you know, they quick to fall. Like, they quick to want to rush in. It's mutable fire. So it's like they want to rush into the relationship. But it's not like, okay, I'm going to just keep it like this. You want to check Mars, but still, just off GP, off period. Sagittarius can fuck, you know what I'm saying? Fuck around with you in whatever capacity that fucking calls, you know what I mean, for it. But it's like, that doesn't mean Sagittarius wants to be with you. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean Sagittarius is trying to start, you know, create the relationship bond, structure, roots and shit, family and all this, house, big picket fence. Like, that's not Sagittarius. Sagittarius has to want to be with you. You know what I mean? If Sagittarius, Venus and Sagittarius is going out of their way to be with you, like, for real, they will show you that. But if, you know, they kind of mosey, mutable fire, they kind of like, you know what I mean? They like, I like it, you know, it was nice, but I'm about to call you an Uber. And I know we're not talking about sex here per se. It's just like the relationship dynamic. Like, you know, Sagittarius can have hoes and look, what, hoes in different area codes, okay? Like, I got one over here, I got one over here, like, I got one over here. So it really takes Sagittarius, Venus and Sagittarius, especially a while to kind of settle down. Like, it takes them some time. Like, honestly, Venus and Sagittarius could be the type. I hear you, Cardinal. It's a red cardinal. I know that sound. They like right here, too. I would go out there, but I don't want to scare the motherfucker. I was looking at it this morning. And the red cardinal has not showed up in anybody else's readings. Just Sag. It's like, what up? Oh, you talking about me? Don't even be coming over here because y'all know y'all monogamous as fuck. Look, red cardinals is monogamous as hell. I mean, and if they do got motherfuckers from different area codes, you would never know. Because I see this motherfucker with the same one. And not to say that y'all cannot be monogamous. I'm not saying that. It just takes y'all time. You feel me? To get to that point in that place where you like, yeah, I want to settle down with you. I want to be with you. I want to, you know what I mean? Like, I want to do this. You know what I mean? Like, you probably will be older. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, easy to get to know. Definitely inspires. Like, just your presence alone just inspires people to want to do great things. You know what I mean? Just spending time with you, talking to you about your experiences, the life that you've been through, what you up to, you know, how you been, what you doing and stuff like that. That just makes people, like, it just gets that fire in them going. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just be like, all right, cool. Like, shit. Like, okay, Sag, like, you making me want to get up and go about life. You know what I'm saying? What else of Venus and Sagittarius? Always forever sharing your truth. You need lots of variety. Venus and Sagittarius needs a lot of variety. They need somebody and people around them that can really keep them on their toes. Their energy is mutable fire. So it's at a constant moving. You also, and I feel like I would say this for everybody, but really Venus and Sagittarius, just because you have mutable fire and you have like that Energizer Bunny energy like Gemini, you still gotta like be cool. Go take some time alone for yourself, Venus and Sagittarius, because everybody's gonna probably want that piece of the motherfucking pie. You feel me? Everybody's gonna want the piece of Sagittarius's motherfucking pie. So you have to go take time to be alone. That's why I said, you know, this is something that you're gonna naturally want to do, is travel long distances. Like I said, or you might even marry. This is the first time I'm talking about marriage, but you might marry somebody from a different country or from a different cultural background, or you know what I mean, somebody that speaks a whole different language than you. But by you going off to another country, maybe to like an island or just a place that kind of can recharge you, you need that. Like, you need to be recharged. And if you cannot necessarily go to another country, if that's not available to you, or you just like, well, I'm not traveling over, getting a nice book, you know what I'm saying? Getting things or doing things that kind of take you out of your own element. You know what I'm saying? Like a book that talks about another country, or you go into a restaurant that's like, you know, here we got Mediterranean food. You know what I'm saying? Here we got it's Jamaican style. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all over the world with it. You feel me? Venus and Sagittarius. I put lovers and friends. Maybe that should have been y'all song. Tell me again. Hey. Tell me again, my baby. Lovers and friends. Over and over and over again. What did he say? Please tell your lovers and friends that Ursha, John, and Luda had to do it again. Hey, lovers and friends. Venus and Sagittarius is good for being lovers and friends, baby. It's like, oh no, like, we just smashed last night, but we good, right? Like, no hard feelings, right? No hard feelings? Okay. I definitely say also too, as far as career, teaching, you know what I'm saying, traveling to teach, doing anything that requires travel for you, Venus and Sagittarius is going to be it for you. Like, you need to be new scenes, new people, new things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your life is going to be full of that. You know what I mean? Whether that's official travel, you know what I'm saying? or it's time travel. You know what I'm saying? Or you traveling through time and, you know, parallel universes and shit. And, you know, this is also very spiritually inclined. You know what I mean? It's very much so a spiritually inclined placement to have as well. So, you know, you need to be getting into like a spiritual practice. Religion, that's up to you, that's on you. I'm not going to tell you where or not, but I would definitely say some kind of spiritual practice for you, a daily spiritual practice that you're setting for yourself that aligns with you. I would definitely say would be good for you to basically connect back to yourself, connect back to your energy, connect back to your source. You know what I mean? So you could keep it pushing and keep it going. This is the musicians, this is the artists, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can just come up with shit at the drop of a dime, you know what I mean? And keep it going. You don't necessarily, Venus and Sagittarius doesn't, and when I say career fields, it's not like the career field that you should get into, because Venus and Sagittarius can do damn near anything. I ain't trying to gas y'all, but shit, I mean, y'all could do damn near anything, but you have to have a passion for it. If you don't have a passion for it, you could have an interest for it, and you could do it, and it could be fun, it could be cool. You can explore. Venus and Gemini, this is on your opposite. It's like, okay, I like this, I like this, I like this. But Venus and Sagittarius really goes after a thing or a couple things and masters that shit. So this is about self-masteries in relationships, you know, partnerships, business partnerships. You can take that shit to the next level. Okay, so this is my analysis of Venus and Sagittarius. Oh, okay. This is my analysis of Venus and Sagittarius. We're gonna be moving on to Venus and Capricorn. Oh, you already know what it is. It's a rainy storm checking in, checking out without a doubt. Peace.